You hear me now, Sherry? I forgot to get the put the little microphone out. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Okay. I had forgot to put the microphones out. There's about like 20 things I have to do to get ready to do a live stream, and I forgot the microphones. Yeah, when you first said you didn't hear anything, I was talking about music, and I thought you were referring to the music. Now, let me see. I got to try to do a couple of these things over here. Well, at least this one, because I want to try to color in around some of these objects. So I got to do some bugs here. At least this one bug. Let's see if I can figure out something for it. Now I'm just looking for some different kind of light colors. Just something I can put in here. Get a little bit of a transparent kind of a look. Maybe. I'm doing okay today. I feel much better today than I did. I'm just adding some varying colors, very pale colors to the wing area just to make it look a little transparent, see-through. Thank you. Yeah, I am feeling better. Now I just used some very pale colors that I've used already. This has four different, like real light colors mixed into the wings. Those colors don't even hardly show up on camera, but that's okay. They don't have to. Oh, okay. You'll have this other page done before I get this one done. Well, that's not surprising. All right, now I can color in around that thing. Is that zoomed in enough? Okay. I'm still trying to figure out the light a little bit and how I'm going to make these things look more like I want them to look like. Thank you, Dee Dee. How are you this morning? How's your kittens this morning? Are they all independent by now, pretty much? Oh, okay. Oh, oh, Now, can they all eat just plain solid food at this point? Like dry food? Or are you still feeding them like wet canned food and stuff like that? Oh, okay, I see. Oh, well, that kind of makes sense. I was just kind of wondering because I may end up with a little kitten at some point. I don't know when, but I suspect it'll probably happen. Well, Dee Dee, that's what I'm hoping for. I'm not sure what. I know Casey will find something she wants me to have. Hey, Christopher. Good morning. How are you? How you doing? I watched one of your videos, Christopher. Uh, you know your WWE character, your 2K25 character, Fat Boy? Do you know who that character reminds me of? Did you have anybody in mind when you created that character? Because it does remind me of a professional wrestler. So I'm wondering if you had any particular wrestler in mind when you created that character? And then I'll tell you. Okay, all right. It reminds me, your character that you created reminds me of this character known as Avalanche. He was part of the tag team, the Natural Disasters, with the Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart. This back in the day, but Avalanche. So you're familiar with who Avalanche is? Avalanche and earthquake, the natural disasters. Oh, you think he looks more like earthquake? Okay. I could have the two characters, earthquake and avalanche, mixed up in my head because I can't. I thought the one I was thinking of was the character of avalanche, and the other one was earthquake. Because one of them had like bald head, the other one had like a mullet cut. The Heart Foundation. Yeah, I believe he was Avalanche and Earthquake were team members. They were a tag team called the Natural Disasters. Well, there was a guy named Tugboat, and he kind of looks like your character also. Now that you mention it, but I think Tugboat became Avalanche or Avalanche became Tugboat. I can't remember, but he was part of a tag team known as the Natural Disasters. But that's okay. I just wanted you to know I saw your video. I thought it was pretty cool. And your character reminded me of an actual professional wrestler. Typhoon. Okay, Typhoon. Hang on a second, guys. I'm looking for something right quick on my phone. No, it was not Avalanche was the partner to the guy I'm thinking of. Huh. Yeah. Okay, so Christopher, I just looked and I had the characters backwards. Typhoon is the guy I was thinking of. That your character reminds me of. Typhoon. Avalanche. I looked up Avalanche. Avalanche was the other guy. I'm trying to get it on camera. That's the guy your character reminds me of, Christopher. That's who I was thinking of. Fred Ottman, Typhoon. Avalanche was his partner. Yeah, the other guy is the guy I was thinking that played the part of Earthquake. And he was actually Avalanche. Avalanche and Typhoon. Well, I'm glad we got that figured out. Yeah, well, that's true. Well, that's cool, Christopher. Hey, Duke, how's it going? Well, thank you, Duke. All right, Christopher. God bless you. Thank you for coming by today, saying hello. Hi, Amy. How are you this morning? Yeah, that spider has been collecting a lot of stuff. That is for sure. Man, this is not coming out near as dark as I had hoped. And it's black and it looks like light gray. Wow. I'll try this other color on top of that. Oh, well, thank you, Amy. And I'm glad you're doing well. Yeah, Duke, this is my Halloween picture. I was going to see if I couldn't do a different one, but I decided it would be too complicated for my skill level. Yeah, I think that takes a while, Dee Dee, for those kind of medications. I'll be glad when they take me off of some of this stuff because now I feel like I'm taking medications that I don't need, and that's not really helping me, I don't think, because I should feel better, but I'm not really feeling better. I am better, but I'm not feeling it because of the medication. Yeah, I'm glad I don't have that issue, Duke. I do too, Dee Dee. I'm starting to get back into exercising a little bit, being more active and stuff, but I will be glad when they get me off the medications because that way I will feel better, not bitter, better. I hope you have the energy and you get time to work on it too, Dee Dee, so you can get it set up the way you're wanting it. Man, I'm breaking tips here lately. I don't know why. Yeah, it was kind of chilly in my apartment this morning too. You know, Duke, I have that situation quite often. My brain says, yes, I want to do it. And my body says, nope, just don't. And for those who aren't aware that haven't seen this picture yet, I am covering the top of it with fluorescent colors. It's not working out real well. Not exactly the way I was hoping it would. And I kind of have a hard time getting this black pencil to look black. It actually looks gray. Oh, a lot of cat company. Yeah, Duke, if she gets cold this winter, she can put her PlayStation and her kittens under the blanket. I wonder why that is, Sherry. I don't either, Duke. I just do the best I can. I haven't used a black. All right, so let's do a little experiment right here, right quick. All right, let's do an experiment, guys. Let's get, I'm going to get my Prismacolor black, if I can find it. I'm not going to zoom the camera back out. I'm just going to try to find, let me see if I can find my black. I don't know where it's at. I'm just looking for black. We're going to do an experiment and see if the black in the Prismacolor comes out darker than the black I'm using with the Color. I got to get me a case to put my pencils in, my Prismacolor pencils. Let's see, let me get this tray out. This tray is where the black one goes. We'll put it back. And as you can see, these aren't organized either, guys, because I've used them. And once I use a set of pencils, well, okay, Amy, God bless you. Thank you for coming and watching a bit, chatting with us. Have a great day. We'll do it again on Friday. Okay, so I got my Prismacolor black. Let's see if it actually turns out to be darker. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Good point. Very good point, Duke. Now let's see if this black pencil is different than this black pencil. If it comes out darker. I may switch over and start using it if I think it looks better. Because I think I might have actual replacement. Well, it looks about the same to me, actually. Probably if I applied a lot more pressure, well, I don't know. I apply a lot of pressure as it is. I kind of tried that already. That does look like it covered. It looks like it covered in black and not like a real dark gray. So the Prismacolor might work a little bit better on this paper. I don't know for sure. I think it looks darker. I may end up having to go back over the entire picture, the background. I'm just going to go over the top of one of these. Now I can tell you, it is oh yeah, I just looked up on the laptop and that is much darker. So I may have to go back over the entire picture again, but you can see now there is a big difference. You can see all the crumbs coming off this Prismacolor pencil that does not come off of my colors. Well, of course, it doesn't want to focus now. Well, now normally there it goes. You can see that's all the little shavings of pigment off of my pencil. And I don't really get all that coming off of my colors. But it is darker. So I do think I'm going to have to take the time to go back over this again. Yeah, that seems to be like a richer black, doesn't it? Maybe. Yeah, I'm going to have to, but let's see. I'm not going to turn all the lights out and stuff, but, oh, it's more than a second coat. It's about a third coat. Alexa, turn the art table off.
Okay.
Alexa, turn the TV off.
Okay.
And turn the light off. Alexa, turn the light off.
Okay.
All right, let's look here. Let's see if it actually looks a little dark. Now this is a black light, guys, but it doesn't really, the camera itself takes in too much light, but I'm not getting the fluorescent look that I'm wanting. Because this is under a black light. And that web does look much darker with the Prismacolor. All right, so it looks like I'm going to have to be going over the picture again. And at least we'll get it a lot darker. But my things are not glowing like I want them to. The neon, let's move the camera a little bit. I can't move the book. I don't have room. Whoops. You can see my basketball. I'm trying to just work this extra light. This should be fluorescent already. The basketball should be glowing orange. We should see some fluorescent red around the spider. We're not. So it's like my fluorescent colors, they aren't really fluorescent. They just say fluorescent. Okay, it's not really giving me what I'm looking for. Alexa, turn the light on.
Okay.
Alexa, turn the art table on.
Okay.
Alexa, turn the TV on.
Okay.
So not exactly the look I was actually wanting to get, but it is what it is. But yeah, I already put fluorescent colors here on this blue, on the blue, this clock up here. Oh, I moved my camera, so I got to put the camera back. I wondered why the book wasn't showing up. Yeah, so I'll have to go back over this with the Prismacolor black. I wonder if I have any extra of those, because I need to look for something here right quick, guys. I don't think I ordered black. I ordered yellow and green, some Prismacolor. Duke, God bless you. Thank you for stopping by and saying hello, hanging out with us for a bit. Well, I thought I had ordered black in Prismacolor, the standalone. Apparently I did not. I ordered greens and yellows. I think I was going to place a second order and get black, but I did not. But anyway, I will have to use my Prismacolor black. Now, I'm not getting the exact look that I'm wanting with this, but I'm going to keep going anyway, even though it's not really turning out with the fluorescence. The neon colors just don't look very neon-y. To me, they don't. They don't glow. Let's see, I'm not going to use that Prismacolor black yet. I'll use the Color black as a first layer, and then I'll use the Prismacolor on top of it. Okay, Dee Dee. I feel like I'm getting this black all over this page. Not that it matters, it's going to be covered up with black, but I feel like all this out here even is got like a black. I don't know why necessarily. Maybe because I keep dragging over this that I've already colored. Hey, good morning, Monty. Thank you, Monty. Yeah, I don't normally color with black, especially this much black. Yeah, I don't think black is a real good color for coloring, other than for shading and stuff like that, maybe. Maybe if you needed to, like, highlight an outline or something, you could darken it with black, but All right, guys, I need to take a quick break. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. I'm trying to find something, guys. I gotta look for something here. There they are. I couldn't remember where I put them. I gotta put me a little clip on the edge of my paper, on the edge of the page, because my arm, I keep crinkling it. Maybe this will help. College football game on Saturday, Ann Arbor, Michigan, the Washington Huskies. Oh, awesome. I thought I did. I don't remember who won. I thought we did that matchup though. Oh, Michigan won? Okay, I couldn't remember. I've been thinking about trying to introduce another game. I just don't know what game it would be, and I'm not sure how I would go about doing it. A couple of different games I kind of would like to play just to check them out. They look like they'd be fun. Now, if you look at this little section that I just colored right here, where my pencil is, it looks just as dark as this section over here. And this one was done with my Color, this one with Prismacolor. But very few of the spots are actually coming out dark like this. With the Color, they're looking more gray. So I don't know why that does that. It's really weird how you get multiple effects out of one pencil. I think this black pencil right here is causing me to remember why I didn't really care for coloring when I was a kid. Good morning, TK. How are you today? I'm doing okay, TK. I feel much better today than I have been feeling. Let's see, I gotta look outside my door, guys. I just heard a big noise out there. They had a big fight out there yesterday, my neighbors. A domestic situation. Oh, thank you, TK. Oh my goodness. Come on, camera. Camera. Well, is my camera even going to work? Come on, camera. Most of the time, all I got to do is stick my hand up in front of it, and that will cause it to refocus. But oh, and my camera, I'm lagging. Oh goodness, I got to reset, guys, because mine's not working. My focus is gone. Why will it not focus? Why is my camera not focusing? Well, guys, I can't even figure out how to get the focus back. It's not focusing back. I don't understand what's happening right now. My lag has got tremendously big. It was 5 seconds. Now it's longer. And the camera will not focus. I'm gonna zoom all the way out. See, it's still not focused. You guys will have to let me know if it shows up clear for you or not. I can't get it to change. It's like it's stuck in blurry mode. Sorry guys, I don't know what to do other than just keep messing around here. The camera is stuck in blurry mode. Yes, this is my new phone. Well, not my new cell phone, my new camera phone, yes. I don't know what's happened. It just won't come out, it won't change. Well, guys, we're just gonna have to leave it sit like it is for now, guys, because the only way that I can do this is I gotta turn this camera off, which is gonna end the live stream. I cannot get the camera to refocus. It's just stuck. I know. And I can't figure out, I don't know how to get it back. It just won't come back. Normally I just got to wave my hand under the camera like that and that'll fix it. Yeah, I've been zooming in and out. I've been doing everything I can with the camera. Well, that got it. That brought it back. Monty just tapping on the screen. Wow. That's pretty interesting. I guess if it happens again, we know just tap on the screen. That's funny. That used to be the remedy for anything. TV acting funny, go smack it a time or two. Now you got to do that with your cell phones. Wow, look how gray, how white some of these black spots. The whole spider web looks white, looks gray. It's got all this white showing through. That's crazy. Well, I just had to get up and go turn my air conditioner on. Farmatic. Okay. I'll have to see if I can see one of the trailers. I'm wanting to play like a game like Sniper Elite. I don't necessarily want to play, well, it depends on some of the settings. I had to take that long sleeve shirt off, guys. I started getting really hot. I had to turn my air conditioning on, take my long sleeve shirt off. it was kind of cool in here this morning, and all of a sudden it just started getting hot because of the sun hitting the front window. You know, and I think it's funny too. They come out with all these video games, but they might release a PC version 2 years before they release a console version. So by the time the console players actually get the game, it's an old game already. Because I was thinking about Wreckfest 2, but the PC players have had that game for a while, and it's hard telling when it's going to be released for console. I just saw a bunch of hearts go floating by in chat. Yeah, TK, I don't know why it worked. Monty said to tap on the screen, so I tapped on the screen, and sure enough, it fixed it. I never heard of such a thing because I touched the screen several times, zooming in and out, but that didn't help it. But when I tapped it, it did work. So I don't know. That was weird. But that used to be the fix all for everything. If it don't work, smack it. So let me ask you guys this. I know some of you, but how many people here actually lived before there was like color TVs and colored cameras and all that kind of stuff? I was a teenager before my family got a colored television. Yep, Sherry, you're one. But you know, a lot of people have no idea. I mean, I was thinking, what caused me to ask that question was because, like, I remember back in the day, I used colored pencils when I was a kid a couple times, a few times, but I didn't like them because you could see every pencil stroke. But they have developed the cores a lot since back in those days. And I was really wondering, like, how many people actually remember what it was like to use old school coloring pencils. I remember getting colored pencils that had two colors in each pencil, a different color on each end, and they were striped, and they were, yes, they were horrible. You could see every pencil stroke, and that's what this black reminds me of. I'm just now hearing the rubbish truck outside. Normally it's here before I even get started. Yeah, I think they might be made a little different than they used to be though. TK, that's the thing. Well, I can tell you I would not be doing adult coloring if I just had not been looking for content to live stream. Oops. Sorry, I got underneath the camera, guys, and I messed it up again. But I figured out how to fix it. I think I have the camera set up just a little bit higher than normal because I usually smack my head on it. I don't get underneath it. That's part of the problem. It's in a slightly different position. I moved it just a little bit today. Well, I was actually what I was wanting to do was to move the light just a little bit, but I had to move the camera also to accomplish that. So Sherry, when you decided to get back into coloring in 2009 and you started getting colored pencils, that type of thing, did they seem different? Did it seem like the expanse of time had improved? Okay, yeah. I was going to say, because I did use Crayola pencils, and they sure were different than what they used to be. But I was curious about how they seemed like back in 2009, if it's like, oh, this is a whole new product. I know you do use your Crayola pencils. I don't think I've heard of the Crayola art. So have you noticed, Sherry, since 2009 that, like, for example, like colored pencils have continued to improve, so to speak, I guess is how you would put it. Because I guess they improve the wax or the whatever the actual material is. If I had the Black Widows, you're right. This would have been a good. Those would have been. I have. I've seen other videos, other people's videos they've made talking about Black Widows. I actually have some on my Amazon uh, wish list. I just haven't bought any yet. So, what would you consider to be the best colored pencils, Sherry? Oh, you've got the Black Widows. I've been wanting to buy some of those. Now they're black barreled. Is that is that the same ones I'm thinking of? They got the black barrels. I might be thinking of something different. Oh, you don't know what the best set is? Oh, okay. Well, I may have to buy a set. I know I have some bookmarked. I just haven't bought any yet. Oh, let me show you this place on my arm, guys. I gotta wait for the lag to catch up so I can be on camera. I don't know if you can actually see these little spots here or not. But see this place right here? Yesterday, I pulled the end of a suture out of this place in my arm. It was sticking out. And there's one right here too. There's a suture, the end of a suture, and it looks like one right here. But these two I got out the best I could. So hopefully that's going to heal up now. Oh, look what happened. The whole cord just cracked and came off. Now I'm going to have a hard time getting this pencil to sharpen. The core is lopsided in this pencil. It's not centered. It's off to one side, so it sharpens funny. Every single time it's sharpening funny. That's exactly what it is, Sherry. Now, in order to fix that pencil, look how much of it I've used already. This is a brand new pencil, and look how much I've used of it. That's the difference. Brand new pencils. That's what happens when these cores break off right here. It's not that easy. That sharpener, I will say, does not want to work. It doesn't want to sharpen pencils if they're too blunt. Monty, did you say that you were going to order that R.J. Hampson's Lost and Found? Oh, well, I hope they do, Dee Dee. Those are kind of important to people who need it. Oh, wow. Well, I hope they get that stuff figured out. Well, it's going to be a little while, Monty. I'll make sure if you want to do that, I'll make sure that you have time to do that before we color in it. I couldn't remember. I thought you told me that you'd get that book. Well, I don't get his newsletter. I am subscribed to his YouTube channel. Oh, forgot the bread. Why? Why is? What's going on, Dee Dee? Wow. Well, I hope they get it figured out. Well, it's definitely unprofessional, that's for sure. Oh, well, that's okay if that's what you need to do, Dee. Ten likes. Awesome. I noticed my last two coloring live streams both got over 50 views. I think it's fantastic. I normally average about 30, about 35 maybe is an average. I noticed Dee Dee's videos are going up a lot. She's getting like 900 views. That's awesome. Your videos are getting like 900 views, so you'll be breaking 1,000 soon, Dee Dee. Thank you, Dee Dee. Well, thank you, Sherry. I'm that guy that takes forever. How close are you on your subscribers, Dee Dee, to being able to do like your membership page and stuff? I know the last time I noticed how many subscribers you have, you were getting close. I would assume you'll get if you're not there yet. Yeah, that's what you've got. You got to do that kind of stuff. Oh, by the way, Dee Dee, I do like your new thumbnail. I haven't mentioned that yet. I meant to and I forgot to. I do like your new thumbnail. Well, thank you, Dee Dee. Oh, yeah, all right. You're getting very close. That's awesome. it's a little bit interesting, I think. Oh, I was just going to mention something and I forgot what I was going to say. Thank you, Dee Dee. Yeah, TK, sometimes that's just the consequences of certain things, I guess. Well, I'm glad, Sherry. TK, I want you to understand there is a difference between forgiving somebody for their behavior and just putting yourself in a position to continue facing that same behavior. Let me ask you this question, TK. Did you have any idea before you did whatever it was you did or said that you probably shouldn't do that? Oh, wow, I got another subscriber during this live stream. I didn't even know that. When I had to refresh my page when I did on my laptop because the thing was all blurry and I couldn't figure out what was happening. Because at the beginning of this live stream, I had 313 subscribers and now it says 314. So, wow. Okay, TK, I understand that. But knowing that that's the case, that sometimes you're just going to blurt things out without even thinking about it or anything like that, you have to understand sometimes those things that you blurt out without thinking about it, without holding your tongue, are not what everybody wants to hear. You know what I mean? So, in a setting like this, you have to really be careful. And that's good, TK, that you recognize it and you are putting forth effort to correct that. I commend you for that. I can assure you, TK, I have forgiven a lot of people in my life for doing me wrong, and they are not my friends today. I don't hang out with them. I don't have anything against them, but I'm not going to hang out with him. I've had people block me places before. I don't know why they would, but no. I've had people block me because not everybody is like, not everybody is like Christian, for example. So I have Christian values, Christian morals. And not everybody likes that. So if I happen to be someplace where, the host or like a channel owner, I'm not talking about YouTube either, but in the past, different places, if they're not and they don't want that kind of message, then they block you. You know what I mean? It's like there's channels. There's people that are subscribed to my channel, and I will go look at their channels, or I will join a live stream or something, and they're cussing and carrying on, and that's not me. So I don't continue going to those live streams and stuff. You know what I mean? Well, that's what I'm trying to tell you, TK. It's not necessarily about forgiveness. See, I think you're using the word forgiveness, and it's not the right word because you don't know whether they have forgiven you or not. They can forgive you and not unblock you, but they can still forgive you. So you don't know for sure if they've forgiven you or not. And I think I do understand what you're saying, TK, but I'm trying to help you understand terminologies. Because sometimes things are easier if we understand correctly. Yeah, but that's what I call it. Yeah, I think that's called blocking, TK. If you can't see somebody else's comments, it's because you're blocked. When you block somebody, you don't see their comments, they don't see your comments. And unfortunately, that's just how it is at the moment because everybody has the right. Yeah, I didn't know if for sure if YouTube did this or not. Almost any place that has chat services do. I wasn't sure if YouTube does or not, but they do, so I'm glad they do. Because everybody has different levels of tolerance. I don't want people in here cursing. That's why I put my pinned message up there. I want people to be respectful to other people. Don't talk about questionable topics that may not be appropriate in front of mixed company. I don't talk about things, certain things, because there's women around. I was raised that way. There are certain things you don't talk about in front of women. So I don't bring those things up in front of women because of my setting. So I have to be a little bit more tolerant as a Christian minister. No, I don't like to be around a lot of cursing and stuff. And I really want this channel to be someplace where parents can say, "Oh, yeah, my kid can be here. This is pretty. It's safe for kids." Whoops, I got a little bit off camera. Well, our background is getting bigger and bigger. Oh, only 6 more live streams and I might have it finished. Hopefully not that many. Oh, a Chinese restaurant. Oh my goodness, I'd like to go. I want some beef broccoli fun. All right, ask them if they have beef broccoli fun, Dee Dee. But God bless you. God bless your mom. Have fun. Enjoy it. Fun. Whoops. Hold on. Hold on. I don't know what I did. Oh, there it is. I forgot when I refreshed my page, I forgot to move my little chat bar. And I just messed up my entire. fun, F-U-N, fun, as they're a noodle. Fun is a noodle, a Chinese noodle. I went to a Chinese place. I took Stacy to a Chinese place in Houston, Texas. They did not have, I told them I wanted beef broccoli fun. They acted like they didn't even know what fun was. So I asked them if they had fried rice, or it was on the menu. And I asked them, I said, is this authentic fried rice, or is this just something that you call fried rice? And that lady, Chinese lady, in a Chinese restaurant, looked at me and said, "Sir, we do not have real Chinese food here." They didn't even have any hot tea. Yeah, at that point, Sherry, when the lady told me they didn't have real Chinese food, we just left. I paid for our bottled water and we left. Now, I have never been to a Chinese restaurant or a Japanese restaurant where they didn't have hot tea. So that was the final straw. All right, Dee Dee, God bless you. All right, so I think I'll see if I can get a couple of more of these little spaces done, maybe this part right across this top. We're getting closer. My hand's getting really tired though. This is taking a lot of pressure to try to get this to actually come out black instead of gray. Whoops, off camera again. Other games that I want to play, it's like I'm still waiting for games to be released. I'd like to play Wreckfest 2. I'd like to do actually I would like to do a Sniper Elite game. I think it would be fun. I don't even know when it's going to be released yet. Wreckfest is kind of fun. I have the first Wreckfest. This is Wreckfest 2 I'm talking about. I have the original Wreckfest. I haven't ever really played it much because those, the whole reason I started Farming Simulator was so I could put the controller down. Racing games, fighting games are pretty hard for me to play. but I thought maybe some Wreckfest would be cool because Wreckfest, you don't have to be good at playing racing games. Now I will play Farming Simulator tonight, but we're going to slow down like we were back in the beginning. I'm just going to do one field at a time because I've got to where I'm not relaxing while I'm playing that game, doing so many multitasking. Now let me see. Now one of the games I really would like to play on there, like maybe one night a week, is the Sniper Elite. But I need to see if I can turn some of the animations off on it. I don't want all the animations, because there is part of that game, a very small part of that game, but I think it's inappropriate for women. Well, I mean, I think it's an inappropriate game to play on my channel. Oh, my hand's killing me. Even like when I'm not coloring, I've got pain in the back of my hand right here in my wrist. Worse than normal all the time. Oh, I just wear these so I don't have to have surgery. All right, guys, I think that's where I'm going to leave it sit for today. We got some pretty good progress. This is going to take forever. These outside spaces, there's so much. See, look how gray those look. They don't even look black. It's kind of unfortunate. Let me see if I can do something right here. I'll put my Prismacolor black on here, just in this one space. I gotta decide, is it gonna be worth it to actually go back over this entire thing with yet another color? Well, I mean, it's black, but it's the Prismacolor black. Will this actually help this page look black? I do think it will, because it just is covering up. I can see it covering. Yeah, see, that did darken it up. And then we'll take a blending pencil over the top of that. Now let me just see what this one space looks like. That is darker. All right, guys, that's where I'm going to leave it sit for today. Sherry, Monty, TK, anybody who might be watching that's not in chat, thank you guys. And we'll do it again. We'll do it again on Friday, guys. Until then, God bless.